Hey, welcome back. This is episode 18 of the Salesforce Agentforce Masterclass. Today, Agentforce Analytics, Building Agent Success and ROI Dashboards. Unlocking the AI usage data model and proving tangible C-suite value. Let's get into it. Here's what we're covering today. Understanding the Salesforce AI usage data model, then, measuring AI containment, turns, and true deflection, then, tracking topic routing accuracy and fallback rates, then, auditing the Einstein trust layer masking and toxicity, then, building C-suite financial ROI dashboards. Stay for the last one, it's the piece most tutorials miss. Let me explain this simply. We have built custom agents, mapped complex topics, and wired up external integrations. Now, it is time to prove they actually work and deliver massive, measurable value to the enterprise. Today, we are cracking open the brand new AI usage data model and building the ultimate AI success dashboard.
I know how to build standard Salesforce reports, but tracking the internal thinking process of an autonomous agent and measuring real financial deflection seems like a completely different ballgame.
Welcome back, Trailblazers. Up until now, we have built some incredibly powerful autonomous agents, but as a Salesforce CTA, I have to ask you, how do you actually prove they are delivering value? Managing an autonomous agent is completely different from managing human support representatives. You cannot just look at case closure codes, you need to peer directly into the Atlas reasoning engine's decision-making process. Today, we are deep diving into the brand new Agentforce Analytics architecture. We will learn how to track conversation health, monitor topic performance, and build dashboards that prove concrete ROI to your leadership team. To build killer dashboards, we first have to understand the underlying data model Salesforce engineered for AI auditing. Salesforce tracks every single autonomous interaction through a set of specialized standard objects. The core of this architecture revolves around objects like conversation, conversation participant, and AI request. When a user submits real-time feedback, like a thumbs up or thumbs down, it is written directly to the AIInsightFeedback object. Understanding this relational schema is your golden ticket. It allows you to build custom report types that link conversational telemetry directly to resolved cases or closed-won opportunities. Let's talk metrics, because measuring autonomous agents requires a major paradigm shift. Traditional self-service deflection is often calculated by simple page views, but with Agentforce, we look at actual conversational resolution. We track conversational turns, which are individual back-and-forth exchanges between the customer and your agent. If an agent completely resolves an issue within 3 turns without a human escalation, that represents high-value containment. However, if the agent loops or triggers a fallback, we need to track that as an active system handoff. Establishing these clean boundaries allows you to accurately measure customer satisfaction. What happens when your autonomous agent gets confused and does not know which action to take? In the Agentforce Builder, we define topics as boundaries of capability for our agent. When Atlas misclassifies a user's intent, it routes the conversation to the catch-all or fallback topic. By reporting on topic execution paths, you can pinpoint exactly where your agent instructions are too vague. If you see a sudden spike in fallback triggers, that is your cue to optimize your prompt templates or add clearer user examples. This proactive monitoring turns debugging into a precise science. As a Salesforce CTA, security and trust are always top of mind. The Einstein trust layer does not just block toxic inputs, it logs every single transaction for security compliance. We can report on toxicity assessment scores and see exactly which PII data fields were masked before hitting the LLM. If your compliance team asks for an audit log, you can easily pull reports showing the original prompt, the masked prompt, and the final response. This gives you absolute confidence that your corporate data remains secure and that your agent is operating within safe boundaries. At the end of the day, your business sponsors care about one thing: return on investment. To build an executive ROI dashboard, we compare the cost of a human service interaction against the cost of an Agentforce call. Since Agentforce processes transactions simultaneously at a fraction of the cost, savings scale exponentially. We pull in metrics like average handling time and calculate the virtual hours returned to the business. Presenting this data in native dashboards turns Agentforce from an experimental tech demo into a massive, measurable business asset. Native Salesforce reports are great, but for deep enterprise intelligence, we must unlock the power of Data Cloud. By ingesting your Agentforce conversational logs into Data Cloud, you can run advanced sentiment analysis at scale. This allows you to combine unstructured chat transcripts with structured CRM data like customer lifetime value or purchase history. You can then build high-fidelity Tableau dashboards to map long-term customer sentiment trends. This enterprise-grade setup turns conversational patterns into strategic product insights that your marketing and product teams will love. Analytics should never be static, they should drive constant, iterative improvement of your agent. By setting up weekly review cycles of your lowest performing conversations, you can optimize your agent's behavior. If an agent repeatedly fails on a specific topic, you can modify the flow or apex action driving it. You can also use user feedback to fine-tune your prompt instructions in Prompt Builder. Developing this continuous feedback loop is what separates average implementations from elite, CTA-level AI architectures. Alright, let's wrap up. Here are the key things to remember. Always build custom report types on the Conversation and AIInsightFeedback objects to capture exact customer sentiment. Utilize topic classification metrics to identify exactly where the Atlas reasoning engine is getting confused. Map Agentforce API costs directly against your average cost per case to build a dynamic, real-time ROI calculator. Ingest conversation logs into Data Cloud to run advanced semantic analysis and create enterprise-grade Tableau reports. If this helped, hit like, it really helps the channel. Next up, real-world use cases, commerce and service agent. See you tomorrow.